Alright, let's talk. You see all these YouTube videos about making easy money in the stock market, doubling your portfolio overnight, and riding the wave to financial freedom. But no one really tells you about this part, the uncertainty, the market drops, the mental battle. Well, I'm here to show you what stock market investing really feels like. The recent market drop reminded me of 2022 when everything was in free fall. I watched my investments tank, questioning if I made a huge mistake. And let me tell you, that's when the real psychological warfare begins. If you invest in the stock market, how have you found the recent market drop? Have you stayed the course? Or have you found yourself second guessing every move? Because let's be real, when you're a long-term investor, you don't just deal with numbers on a screen. You deal with fear, doubt, and regret. Every dip makes you wonder if you should have sold yesterday. Every rally makes you wonder if you should have bought more. So how do we navigate this mental battlefield? How do we stop ourselves from making emotional decisions we'll regret later? I've come up with a simple framework based on my own experiences. Let's begin with the first stage, the euphoria of starting. When you first start investing, there's this rush of excitement, like you've discovered the secret to building wealth. You've watched all the videos, done your research, and now you're in. You make your first investment, and everything feels perfect. But here's the thing, that excitement can quickly turn into confusion once the market starts doing its unpredictable thing. Let me tell you, this is where things can get tricky. You're ready to ride the wave, but the journey doesn't always match the highlight reels on YouTube. Now comes the gut punch, the market drops. We saw it in 2022, one of the worst years in a while. My investments dropped significantly, and for a moment I thought I might have made the wrong move. It's a tough pill to swallow, watching your money lose value. And of course, we've had another round of chaos this year. Let's call it the Trump effect, because apparently the stock market loves a bit of drama. But here's the mental trick. The drop isn't the problem, it's your reaction to it. When your portfolio drops, that's when the mental battle really starts. It's all about your next move. The moment your portfolio drops, fear kicks in. Should I sell now? Maybe the market is never coming back. It's all part of the process. And if you ever find yourself hovering over the sell button in a panic, just remember, closing the investment app and tossing your phone across the room might just be the better financial decision. At least your portfolio will still be intact. After the drop comes another tough part, the boredom phase. The market seems to go nowhere and your portfolio feels stuck. This is the time when nothing exciting happens. The stock prices stay flat and there are no big jumps. It feels like you're just waiting, and it tests your patience. During this phase, it's easy to get anxious and feel like you're not doing enough. You see other people talking about their big wins and you might just question your strategy. But this is when you must remind yourself investing is a long game. The growth happens slowly and often in silence. Here's the next temptation, trying to time the market. After a dip, you wonder, should I sell and wait for the market to recover? Should I buy in now that it's lower? It's the classic get in, get out mentality. The problem with this is that timing the market is nearly impossible. Even the most experienced investors get it wrong. And for someone new to investing, it's even harder to predict the right moment. More often than not, by the time you act, the market has already rebounded and you've missed the boat. The truth, the only real way to profit from investing is through time and consistency, not trying to outsmart the market. Finally, after the dips, the boredom, and the temptation to time the market comes the ultimate psychological reward, long-term thinking. It's the peace of mind that comes from sticking to your plan even when it feels like nothing's happening. This is the stage where patience pays off. You realize that investing isn't about chasing quick gains. It's about allowing your investments to grow over time. And when you look at your portfolio years down the line, you see the power of compounding and your disciplined approach paying off. This is investing in its true form. Not always glamorous, not always fun, but it's real. You're going to face the euphoria, the gut punches, the boredom, and the temptation to time the market, but it's a journey worth taking. And if you can stick to your plan and focus on the long term, you'll experience the reward of watching your investments grow, just like I have. If you're just starting out, remember that it's okay to feel unsure. It's okay to have doubts. What matters is that you don't let those doubts control you. Stay the course, trust the plan, and remember that the market's volatility is just a natural part of the investing process. The real game is all about managing the psychology of it. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about building wealth patiently over time. Now check out this next video on my 4-year investing journey. And before you go, just a quick reminder. Most of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed yet. It's a small thing, but hitting that like button and subscribing really helps support a growing channel like mine. YouTube's algorithm actually takes engagement into account when deciding how helpful a video is. So if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone starting their investing journey. It helps me bring more content your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.